Hey guys, what's up? So I'm not on keto yet. I just wanted to say that, but pretty soon I will be. But right now I'm learning and I'm experimenting with stuff to see. That way, when I do get on keto, I'm fully committed and I will succeed in it. And I've already been used to the lifestyle, so it'll be easier for me. So right now I'm just learning about different recipes and learning macros and learning all that stuff. So today I'm going to be making low carb keto bagels using almond flour. The total carb is 8 grams and the net carb is 5 grams. The the bagels that I've been eating almost all my life have been 26 to 36 grams of carbs, depending on what kind of bagel I bought. And that's been a little, that's a lot. Yeah, that's a lot. So I wanted to make some changes. So this recipe is from wholesomeyum.com. I don't know what's going on with their website. It keeps freezing, but luckily I was able to get the full measurements and the macros. So go to wholesomeyum.com. This is their recipe. I'm trying this out. I hope it's a pass and not a fail. So we're going to try it out, but I can always play with it, do other recipes. We'll see in the end how this turns out, you guys. So in this bowl, I have 1 tablespoon of baking powder. I have my 2 eggs, 2 large eggs, okay? And I have the 2 ounces of cream cheese. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sift my flour and sift my baking soda, and I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, I'm back. So I went ahead and sifted my flour and my almond flour and my baking powder, okay? I scrambled the 2 eggs, okay? And I melted 2.5 cups of mozzarella cheese and 2 ounces of cream cheese. If you don't know what ounces are, anything like that, when you buy your cream cheese, open it up and look at on the side. It says 2 ounces, 4 ounces, and so on, okay? In case you don't have a scale, you don't know what ounces are or anything like that. Look on the aluminum foil that wraps your cream cheese, okay? So I melted the mozzarella cheese in the microwave a minute at a time, okay? So if you want this recipe, go to Highfalutin Low Carb, and he has a link on his description box for this full recipe. So I saw Highfalutin Low Carb, and this is where I got this from. So we're going to see if this is a fail or a go. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and mix this together, and I'll be back. Okay, you guys, so I went ahead and mixed all the ingredients together, and I got this dough right here. It's a bit sticky. You're going to need a little bit of oil. I recommend using extra virgin olive oil. It's a lot healthier. So I'm going to let this rest for 5 minutes. That's just my preference. I'm going to let it rest, and I'll come back in a minute. Hey guys, so I'm back. So I mixed the dough. It was a little bit tricky, scary, because I'm like, nothing is combining. But when you knead the dough, the more you knead it, the better. I got my hands dirty. I washed my hands. I washed under my fingernails. And I just went in with my hands. It's a lot better than a spoon, you guys. It gets incorporated a little better. And in my opinion, I've seen a lot of people not let their dough rest. I let it rest for 5 minutes, like I said. Okay, and I noticed a little bit of a rise. Just saying, I noticed it. So let your dough sit for 5, 7 minutes, whatever. Leave it alone, and then start shaping your donuts. Your bagels. Mines are not perfect, you guys, but this is my first time. So the first 2, I added a little bit of garlic. You can add whatever you want. But if this goes well, I'm hoping to eat this with some soup or dinner or whatever. So I just thought I'd put the garlic on both of them. So I got the oven at preheating. It's already good to go at 400 degrees. And I'm going to bake these for 15 minutes, but you want to check them at 10. Okay, so I'm going to say something, a little tip. Do not overcook your bagels. Why? Because if you're like me and you like to toast your bagels the next day or whatever, pop them in the toaster oven. If you overcook them and over brown them, then they're going to become dark and very hard and just become crumbs. You don't want that. So never ever over bake your bagels. Okay, if they look a little pale, whatever, that's fine, because remember, the next time, the next day, whatever, you're going to be toasting them, okay? So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Hey guys, so I checked them at 10 minutes, and they were still a little, needed to be baking a little bit more. I checked at 12, and I'm satisfied with 15 minutes at 400. You want to watch them. This is how they came out. They smell absolutely delicious, and they help, you letting the dough sit really, really helps them. See how they rose? Okay. They're quite huge. I didn't have any parchment paper, so I used aluminum. You know, guys, it's 2 in the morning. I'm not going to run out to the store. So, let's see. Here's the garlic ones. They smell delicious. You guys, these bagels are going to be thin. They're not going to be super thick like the conventional bagels, okay? Oh, yeah. I can taste the cheese. That's delicious, actually. That is really delicious. I think I'm going to be very happy with this recipe, and I'm going to leave the macros in the description box. If you have any questions, let me know. This is definitely a go, but don't expect thick, fluffy bagels. These are as thick as they'll get, so that's the little ones. They're not going to get bigger than that, you guys, because we're using almond flour. So that's my video. Please like, share, and subscribe. And keto, low-carb bagels using almond flour is a go for me. They're absolutely delicious. I can taste the cream cheese and the cheese. So I'm going to be making these from now on. Take care, you guys.